What's up, agents, and welcome back to a vendor reset for the 4th of June 2024. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. We're at the base of operations. Let's get started. Alright, so there's not much going on here today. There is a really good F2000 though. It's got damage target out of cover already on, meaning you can roll the talent to whatever you like. Definitely worth picking one of these up. There's a profit if you've not got one, needs a little bit of work, but I suppose it's okay. Everything else is really weird and rubbish, so let's just move on. Alright, so at the clan vendor, there's a new reliable if you want one. This is pretty well rolled, worth picking one of these up if you've not got one. We've got an Ortiz holster, a striker's chest piece, and an Ace and 8 set of gloves. There's a decent Heraldi holster. It's got weapon handling on. You can put a headshot on with this and that would be pretty good in a marksman or a headshot build. Everything else is rubbish though, so let's move on. Alright, a couple of decent things at the countdown vendor. We've got a grudge which is pretty well rolled and it's got damage target to cover in the right place, so might be worth picking one of these up. The career is rubbish, but the gift is really good for a headshot build. It's got perfect vigilance, obviously. We've got headshot damage already on and weapon damage, leaving the health slot to be re-rolled to either weapon handling or critical hit chance. Really good. Pick one of these up if you've not got one. Couple of things at the theatre. There's an artist tool. If you want to pick it up, just re-roll the headshot damage, although the rifle damage will take a decent amount of optimization. The Tactical Super 90, really great shotgun. Damage target out of cover already on, meaning you can put the talent to whatever you want. Probably worth picking one of these up. Everything else though is garbage, so let's just move on. Not much going on at the castle. There's a designated hitter if you want to pick one up, but I mean it's just okay. Everything else though is kind of rubbish. There is some Lengmore going here with the mask if you need some pieces for crafting. The Murakami has repair skills on if you're using, you know, at least 2 piece. Could be okay, but we're stretching, so let's just move on. Just like me doing these recordings, this White Death is naked. Not worth picking up though, this one. Not very good at all. In fact, nothing is worth picking up here at the campus today. There is, however, a Brazov mask if you need them for materials. But yeah, a load of trash, so let's just move on. Alright, so DZ West is pretty interesting. There's a Baker's Dozen that has damage target out of cover. Might be worth picking up if you want to start at M1A. But then there is also its bigger and better brother here, the normal M1A, with damage target out to cover in the right place. Little bit of optimization here and you'll be absolutely golden, leaving you the talent to re-roll to whatever you want. We've got some Umbra Initiative gloves. We've got some Hot Shot knees. There's also some Wyvern gloves with skill haste already on, letting you put skill damage on instead of the headshot damage. There's some Sokolov knees, but I mean you wouldn't use Sokolov knees, but they have got crit damage on, meaning you could put these as crit chance and crit damage if you really wanted to. And there's also an 11% protection from elite mod. Yeah, a few percent off, but if you need them, they're here. Let's move on. Alright, so this tried really hard. There's a Matador, but it's got weapon handling on. So, I mean, you could put weapon handling and crit chance on, or headshot maybe, if you're doing something along that lines. But not the one that most people are looking for. Everything else, though, is pretty trash. There's a Cavalier backpack that's got Hasbro on. A Heartbreaker chest with weapon handling, again, not the greatest. Let's just move on. Alright, so DZ East has a claws out, but unfortunately it's got explosive resistance on, not the greatest. There's an Umbra Initiative mask that comes with crit chance on, so that's pretty good. A hardwired holster that would need some rolling. I mean, everything else is just garbage and weird, so let's just move on. Checking out Shaven Haven. Not a lot going on here, unfortunately. There is some Palisade if you need them for crafting materials. There's a Badger Tough holster that has crit damage on. Could be crit chance, crit damage, and then, you know, keep the armor attribute, I suppose. So maybe okay. Everything else, though, is trash. So let's just move on. How are we doing, Bob? Alright, so we're looking for Roy to save us. He's not going to do this week, though. He's got a Marine Super 90 with damage target out of cover, meaning you can change the talent to whatever you want. But we've got one of these elsewhere this week that I think was better rolled. Let me know in the comments down below. There's a very weird Wyvern chest if you want one with glass cannon. The problem is it just doesn't go together. It's got repair skills. There's no, you know, skill damage, no skill haste, no crit chance, crit damage. It just really doesn't sit well. So maybe pass on that. There is, however, some Seska gloves if you want to do crit chance, crit damage, but probably again, other better options available. That's going to be it for this week. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for Trashy Mendoza.